Hey, gang, what's going on? Hope you're having a great week. So I talked about the Jets and the Giants trade deadline, what's coming up, and it's less than 2 weeks away. And there's some moves that were made already, have yet to be made. But today I'm going to talk about the Buffalo Bills, okay? This is important. And for those that are Bills fans, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you get all the inside scoop on the Bills or whoever your team is. It doesn't matter. I'm going to talk about everybody. And if there's a team that you'd like for me to preview their trade deadline, just let me know in the comments, and I'm happy to do it. Right? So, if you do hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I want to make sure that you're one of the first people to get the inside scoop on whatever the scoop is. Okay, the accurate scoop. So back to the Buffalo Bills. A couple of things. I mean, they need a playmaker at corner, like their defensive backfield, and who is the question? Jalen Johnson, like who's available that we know of that might be of benefit to the Buffalo Bills. So they need a playmaker at cornerback, no doubt about it. They also need a reliable wide receiver. There's talk about Renfrow from Las Vegas Raiders being available. I think he's got one more year on his deal, and the Raiders are looking for a defensive player. Okay, and Hunter Renfrow would not cost a haul, but if they can make a trade for a defensive player, because they're looking for a defensive player without having to give up draft picks in a separate trade. So if they have a defensive player who they could spare in a trade for Hunter Renfrow, you get another reliable weapon here for Josh Allen. Okay, and we need some more reliable weapons for Josh Allen. They're going to compete for the AFC East title. They're going to need that. But the Jets are showing to be a little bit more feisty than people thought. The Patriots are showing that they're not out yet. Dolphins are staying in there as well. Even though they got beat by the Eagles, they're still 5-2. So they're going to be a pretty formidable team. So, but the other question I have can they somehow get Saquon Barkley from the Giants? Right? I mean, he got franchised with the Giants without a longer deal, so that's a thing over there. And I think his talents probably at this point would be better served in Buffalo with a better offensive line and a more superior quarterback than they would be in New York with the Giants. So, and there's no guarantee he's going to get a long-term deal from the Giants. So what can they get for him? Second-round pick, third-round pick, or something like that? Probably. And again, they're closer to the playoffs than the Giants are, closer to contention than the Giants are. So can you get maybe multiple round picks so that they can move up in the draft with multiple picks? So, and I think he would move the needle more in Buffalo than he would the Giants. The Giants are way too many pieces away. They need a ton of guys on the offensive line. They need special teams. They need a lot. Okay, and the fact of the matter is, I think Saquon Barkley at this point would be a better fit for a contending team, and that team right now is the Buffalo Bills, one of the contending teams. And I think him staying on the East Coast, getting an opportunity to have the ball handed off to him by Josh Allen with a better offensive line would. Could you imagine they got Saquon Barkley at the running back and Hunter Renfrow at wide receiver for Josh Allen? Two more toys, shiny new toys to play with. That would make them a lot more formidable offensively. That's the type of stuff like that I'd love to see moving at the trade deadline. So these are the questions I have. Can the Bills pull these moves off? And these guys represent fits to me. Let me know who represents fits to you and what trades you'd like to see them make at the trade deadline too. Okay, load up the comments. I want to know what your insights are. And if you're a fan of another team, let me know what your team is in the comments too, and we'll talk about them as well. But have a great week, everybody. I'll talk to y'all next time.